Okay. Here we go. I kind of and didn't mark my calendar properly. So I'm late joining 3:00 Thursday. It's currently, I guess round 3 is taking place. Also, Fabiano's playing, which makes me feel worse. I didn't like actually start the tournament on time. But here I am. Hopefully the stream's working. Let me make sure chat is open. And yeah, this is a 3:00 Thursday Gambit. Sacrificing the first 3 rounds. I really thought the start time was 4 p.m. US Central Time. Because there was some recent time change. But what to do? I'm in the tournament. We'll try and make it try and make the best of it, I should say. Got some ice water. Looks like some players are still playing. Oh, I don't want to break the layout. Oh dear, what did I do? Okay. Make myself smaller. Okay, thank you, Capo Greco. Happy 87 months. Also, welcome back to Brooms. Thanks for the super chat. Welcome, everyone. So round 4 will be starting shortly. Yeah, I realized like within the last 10 minutes that tournament has already started. So I got the stream booted up as quickly as I could. I'm gonna try and add the widget thing maybe after next game. Okay, here we go. This is my first game. Also, thank you, John Bon Pony. My best pony. Stafford Gambit time. Let's start with a Stafford, because why not? If opponent allows. We have a potential Bodin Kizaritsky. Okay, this should already be a good line for black. In d5, bishop d6. Bishop g4 comes to mind. Take. Okay, so I'm up a pawn. A decent start. Just complete development. This has some Ponziani vibes. Nice pawn center. Keep improving. Queen f5. Yeah, I wouldn't mind trading queens. I'll play this move. Maneuver a little bit. Kind of want to play g6. g6, queen f3, knight g5, queen e3. I'm over defending the knight. Still trying to improve. Maybe this move coming. To do this, knight h5 into f4. Yeah, there's takes and takes. I should still be up a pawn. If I get the chance, I want to unleash the bishop and win connect 4. If g4, I just move back. Knight f3 might be coming. Knight f3, knight d7. e5 is a big focal point. It still looks fine. So I'm kind of pinned down. Rook e2 is a good move. Although now, can I take? I think I can take. But if takes, I save the bishop. Okay, doing very well on time. Take here. Okay. Felt pretty smooth. That was the first game. Again, if you're just joining, I messed up. I realized the tournament had already started. I thought it started an hour later than it actually did. So, trying to make the best of it. I'm 1 out of 4. I'm realizing if I put the widget on, there's actually no way to reflect a 0-point buy within the widget. I guess I could like show that I have 4 losses. Or I could just show like 1 out of 1. But yeah, according to the tournament, I'm 1 out of 4. So, I'll try and work my way up in the standings, and maybe the ultimate goal is to play a higher rated opponent. I am back over 2800. Had a rough patch recently. Played some games off stream last night. Raised the rating a little bit. Thank you, Stians Jordan. Happy 46 months. Yeah, welcome back, everyone. Uh-oh, did I... Wait a minute. Am I streaming to the right place? Let me check my YouTube channel. I think I am. Okay. I saw a comment in chat, what's this new tournament? That was yesterday's stream. It was the Take Arena on Lichess. But this is 3-0 Thursday. Still a relatively new type of tournament. All right, let's play a solid line here. Knight b3. And b6, there's a fork. Okay, this is a Capablanca knight. Hmm. So threatening knight a6. Probably worth taking that. Okay, applying some pressure. I have a happy knight. There's takes. Maybe I shouldn't trade queens. Queen f4. The dream is knight f6 with a fork. I'm threatening it. Threatening the knight. Not super comfy for black. Okay, there's this fork. I think we're going to see queen c2 or queen d3. Might be some compensation for black. I'll keep the pawn defended. Hmm. Yeah, knights are sometimes tricky. Tricky, tricky. Okay. Got the job done. 2 out of 2. Let's go. A Late-Join Gambit. Okay. Let me try and add the widget. Bear with me one moment. Oh, how do I do this? Studio mode. Widget. Okay. Hopefully that looks reasonable. 2 out of 2. Okay. I'm not going to account for the fact that I got 3 0-point buys. So again, for anyone just joining, I did miss the first 3 rounds. I messed up my calendar. But here we go. Climbing back. We have a Dutch. Also, during these games, I don't have chat open, so it's one of these streams that will be a little bit less interactive. Knight h5, interesting. Attack the rook. Wow. Take, take. Huh. It's so tempting to play h5 and then sack. Let's be controlled, though. c4 and knight c3. I'm losing a pawn. h6, knight h3, queen h4. Okay, it's actually a happy sighting. Okay, so I want to go for like g3, knight f4. I'll probably end up casting queenside. Center is very closed. Might have this plan. Hmm. There's this plan too. Attacking the pawn as well. Might see queen e8. Hmm. Take, play this. Okay, threatening mate in 1. Yeah, who's invading first? Looks like I am. All my pieces are in black's crib. I'm threatening mate in 1. Okay, a nice game. I feel like the games so far have been like decently well controlled. 3 out of 3, okay. To the nature of the Late-Join Gambit. Should probably retitle the stream to that. How do I retitle the stream during the stream? Oh, edit. Anyway, that was round 3 for me. Round 6 for the tournament. So according to the tournament, I'm 50%. How's it going, Joe Brune? Oh, thank you for your chess. Appreciate the raid. Booty Snatcher, welcome back. Happy 75 months. Hello, everyone on YouTube. Okay. What was that opening your opponent played? So that was a Dutch. D4, how do I bring the game up? Yeah, D4, F5. I still like to play a London setup against the Dutch. But very often, specifically against this setup, sometimes H4 is more fun to go for like, sooner in the game. Also, generally, the pawn makes more sense on C4, like C4, knight C3. But knight H5 was already not such a common move. I wonder if I could have punished this more. Bishop B5 is best. Engine likes takes, knight C3. I wonder if E4 is an idea. Yeah, the knight's kind of weird here. Oh, Blue Bomb is playing too? So Blue Bomb and Fabi? Fabi's 4 out of 5. Let's watch. Oh, Fabi's done. 5 out of 6. Do we have a break? Oh, we do have a break. Okay. Have the timer thing too. Air Mailing, welcome back. Happy 8 months. Yeah, the H5 it is a very common move for black in many, many different lines against a London. But sometimes the drawback is if you can't actually force the trade of knight for bishop, then the knight's misplaced and black is losing time in developing too. And yeah, black spent already 3 moves to put the knight on g7. But around this point, I thought, yeah, maybe black can win a pawn. Queen takes h4. Which is the best move, but white has full compensation. Queen b3, long castle. Question about the end. Oh, queen h1 in the end. Yeah, as long as I put my queen where it can help, like, infiltrate. The benefit of queen g1, it attacks the rook and prepares this. But queen h1, also winning, preparing this. I guess after queen here, then I would have to be a bit careful with the queen invading. I'm not sure if I would find knight a8 or rook takes d8. The rook takes d8 is findable. Queen h4 to win the rook. Oh, Joe, I got your text. Oh, let me let me reply in the message. Hope you're doing well. There's a question, or there's a comment. Something about the previous game. I've played 3 games so far. This previous game... Oh, this one was a good fight, actually. Oh, yeah, about the decision to take the knight. Yeah, we have a very, I think, typical type of structure get from this opening. And yeah, this was perhaps a controversial decision. It might not be the best move, but I think in the moment, it felt like this knight is more useful than the bishop. Like the bishop's just staring at the pawn chain. And I thought that it's nice to simplify where it's clear that this knight is better than this knight. And then black no longer has the knight outpost. Of course, it's still a fight. You can check with the engine if there's anything better. Like maybe there's some argument keeping the bishop here and going for this break. Like g3, h4, and then h5. And to play around the knight. I was a little bit concerned about e5. With both knights supporting it. Maybe black could have played e5 sooner. Although maybe it's difficult because d5 is weak. Engine does like white. Okay, bishop takes e4. It's one of the best moves. Let me turn on my do not disturb. Getting phone calls. Here we go. Okay, got about 50 seconds until next game. What do you think about Sindarov's performance? Super impressive. He has that youthful energy. And he's playing fearlessly too, like even today. Although today, it sounded like he maybe mixed up his opening prep and played into a line that he didn't originally intend, but it worked out like super well for him. Bear with me one moment. Okay, next opponent. Here we go. Hide the timer here. No Stafford. A Smith-Morra. I played this opponent. I have not. I'm just taking castle. Have the bishop pair, open position. Looking at queen d3. I have g6. That's dangerous. Queen h6. Play safe. Yeah, bishop f4. Under some pressure. I might see this as then we trade. b5 I take in knight e5. Takes, king g2, knight h4, rook a8. There's two legal moves. Smelling tactics. There's just so many targets, like the pawn, the rook, the knight, the bishop, other rook. There's this stuff. But this looks relatively clean. Hmm. I should have started with rook a2. It's okay though. Okay. 4 out of 4. Let's go. Okay. The Swiss Gambit paying off so far. Raising the rating, 2844. Feels like it's been a while since I've been this high rated. Okay. I want to bring up the standings. Here we go. So I'm actually 4 out of 7. But I've only played 4 games so far. So if I keep winning, at some point I'll play up. Playing down again. Here we go. Trying to stay calm. Joined 20 days ago. Wow. So have I played this player? I played him once. Wow. Already not happy. Play this. B4? B4 take. That's kind of risky. Love to play rook c5, but we might see rook c4. Okay. GG. I was a little bit nervous out of the opening. Yeah, people don't play bishop e6 unless like they're prepared. I was also optimistic here that opponent might stumble into the trap. But I was able to at least neutralize knight d7 best. Knight fd7 is best. Oh wow, queen a3 here. Yeah, I could have been in trouble out of the opening. Okay, 5 out of 5, let's go. I think I'm probably due to play up now. Oh yeah, for anyone unaware, the trap is if black takes the poison pawn, knight a4, and the queen just has no good square. Anyway, moving on. Fellow streamer, good luck to my opponent. I just dropped a thing. And I'm not trapping the queen. Oops. Oh no, my bishop. I have g5. g5, g4. Oh, this is not good at all. Oh no, my position. This is actually really bad. Take. You never know. Sometimes miracles exist. Opponent showing some mercy. That's probably a fine move though. I have f5. f5, knight g5. Oh, that's actually a very fine move. This is not good. This doesn't work at all. I'm losing another piece. Not my proudest game. Hello? Okay, so I'm down 2 minor pieces. I have a little bit of time advantage, but... Oh, what to do? At least I can't blunder a knight. No knights to blunder. I should probably just resign. Actually, let's try and sack everything and then hope for stalemate. That's probably the best strategy. Opponent's taking time too. Opponent's probably baffled about the deep ideas of the double knight sacrifice. Oh, that's a good move. Oh, the queen trade. Okay, let's create some positional weakness. Try and attack with my king. Pawn storm. Now with a single pawn. Okay, long-term positional idea. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Don't hurt me. I'm getting slightly hurt. Oh, it's a check. Am I going to win the pawn? Opposition. It actually kind of feels close to stalemate. Opponent's down to 30 some seconds. Okay. Yo. Yeah, not the best game on my part. I should have resigned a little bit sooner there. F6 was a terrible move. Ben Feingold would not be happy with that one. Okay, the first loss. There's other situations where F6 is like playable, but I guess in this case, okay, there's other moves here. Yeah, this is kind of a new opening line for me, this knights on E7 and D7. And clearly I need to still develop some better feel for it. Engine likes rook E8. Let's say rook E8, bishop E2. Wants E5, take. Okay, so the pawn can't be taken. Okay. Let's watch a game. Let's watch some higher quality chess. Oh. No games? Some games. Maybe no games. Okay, that just took forever to load. Yeah, round is wrapping up. So next game starting soon. But thank you, Delusion. First time Prime on Twitch. Thank you, thank you. There's a question, what do you recommend against D4? I like to play D5. Queen's Gambit declined. It can depend what white does, though. But a lot of lines within the Queen's Gambit declined are fun and dynamic for black. And bishop D7. Sometimes an indication that black wants to go over the plan of trading off light squared bishops. I just blunder a pawn. I think I did. Take. I treat it as a gambit. Okay, I'm improvising. Not exactly a spot I want to be in. Try not to blunder more. Okay, get the bishop pair. Complete development. Black does have the center. E5 might come. Queen A6 is a good move. Do I have to play Queen E2? There's C4 actually. C4 take. Castle. Let's do it. I feel like I'm pot committed. I sacked one pawn, why not sack another pawn? It makes sense to try and open the position and to castle. Maybe sack a third pawn. Okay, so where's the compensation? The king's tied down to defending the knight. Bishop h3. There's rook d8. I could start with this. Okay, doing fine on time. There's f4. Just want to open up as much as possible. Another piece targeting d6. I feel like there's full compensation now. Black can't castle kingside. Could castle queenside. Can I sack the rook? Ensuring the bishop's not a target. Some queen b4 idea, pinning the knight. King d7, wow. Rook c1. Okay. It's working out. Take, check. King b8, bishop d6, knight c7. I think black is paralyzed. Let's do it. I just don't see the plan for black to stop the pawn storm. This is probably the best try. Okay. Interesting game. I messed up the opening. I feel like I've had this before too. 95 might not be the best move. And 95 is already a mistake. Engine just likes being solid. c3. c3, queen b6, rook b1. Let's say bishop b5. I could just go into this. Okay. Black spends a lot of time to trade off the bishop. Okay, moving on. 6 out of 7. This is a final round. Again, I missed the first 3 rounds. I have 6 points. That's actually a decent score. Playing a Grandmaster I've never heard of. I guess we played before. Take, push. It looks a little bit unpleasant for black. If g6 I take and then there's mating ideas. Like, I don't think black can actually get in g6 without like serious consequences. Oh, I missed a... Or no, I didn't. Queens can't move like knights. I thought I missed this, but that's not true. Okay, probably just castle queenside. Although, take there, rook f7. It's not over. Wait, rook f7 take on d5. Actually looks good. So takes here. I think rook f7 is forced, and I take. Opponent's aware of the danger. I still go for this. So queen and rook are tied down for black. What am I threatening, though? Rook g3. It's kind of a cool line. Knight f3 here, and then take here, take. Not sure if that works, though. Wants queen g5. I could take first, perhaps. Mm-hmm. Oh, gosh. I blundered. My technique was not great there. 7 out of 8. What a late join gambit. Okay. I'm not super thrilled with the quality of that last game, but I was fast enough in the end. Let's go. Okay, I finished top 20, missing the first 3 rounds. Oh man. How did the candidates finish? I finished a point behind Fabi. Wow. Oh, Blue Bomb, top 3. Okay. Maybe I should late join more often. Can you show 29 knight c4? Sure. Okay, so tournament's over. I only played 8 games. Move 29. Yeah, this game, I mean, I had a massive advantage out of this opening. Like, on the verge of winning. Around here, I kind of froze up. Engine loves white. 96. I'm playing 2 passively. Yeah, I just got forked. Knight g5. So move 29, knight c4. Oh, maybe knight f5? Yeah, it looks like the turning point was here. Queen f3 was a blunder. I did have better options like rook g3, maybe knight h4 ideas. If the queen moves. Oh, 95. Yeah, attack is so strong. Okay. Oh, knight c6, move 29. Oh, there is a potential fork. The thing is, black is ready to play rook e1. So maybe the next move? Oh, but then there's d4 check. It's a good thing I didn't even consider this, because I maybe would have thought for a while and then rejected it. So here, and I'm not actually winning a rook. If the king goes back, I get mated. Okay, back to b1, I still run into this. And at b3, there's rook e2 check. Good find, though. Like, I should at least be aware of this the candidate move. So, I might keep playing and try and raise the rating, 2856. Can I get closer to 2900? I guess I'll stay on Proctor. If I turn off the camera, it'll like give me an annoying red message, which so I'll leave the camera on. Okay. Oh, chat was freaking out about knight c6 earlier. Oh yeah, I'm scrolling up. At least Twitch chat was. Maybe YouTube chat didn't see it. Okay. Here we go. Wait. Tournament's finished. Yeah, they need to update some of these issues like after the tournament. Withdraw. Okay. Flatbread. Oh, this is Hyman, right? We played in. I wonder what he'd prepare for me. We played in St. Louis Masters. Good player. So one game I won in St. Louis Masters. We played before on chess.com, I assume. I remember this account because I was downloading his games before our OTB game. It was very possible he prepare this line for me, and c4 is the best move. Thank you, Lanku. Okay, yeah, just win a pawn here. Defending c5. Probably want the setup. E5's attacked twice and defended none. Is that a threat? I take it? If I castle. So I'm up 3 pawns. Make it 4. Watch out for queen h6. Yeah, now I'm only up 2 pawns. What to do? This? Do I want to trade queens? Take, take. It makes some sense. Oops, what did I do? Dropped a thing. Not super clean. Not super clean. I kind of mentally checked out before the game was over. And I had to check back in. Okay. Should I update the widget? I'm 8 out of 9 this stream. But for anyone just joining, the tournament's over. I only played 8 games of it. I late joined. Now I'm trying to raise my rating. Get back to 2900. Here we go again. Yeah, I was studying some fun lines from this, which I'm already forgetting. E1. I was looking at queen, like queen c2 and then this. I made some discovery. I think it's exactly this line, this and then this. I discovered this a week or two ago and then just forgot about it. I'm pretty sure this is it. It's my new London prep, which is somewhere in my chess-base file. Okay, now I don't know if I messed up or maybe this is still something. I guess I lose back a pawn. Oh, there is this idea though. Actually, yeah, rook b2, g4, and eventually the bishop has to go back to g6. I win e6. I still do it. I guess black will maybe try and provoke f3. I have to worry about the double up. Take. I have rook c1. I think I still go for this. But black has not won back the pawn. Black's calculating take, rook c2. Which I don't think works. Oh, that move. Knight d7. No, that loses pawn. Take. I have to take. Take. Oh. Oh, I missed that. I have to play this. Kind of shaky looking. Rook b2. I take. That's a good move. I'm in trouble. Take and pray. It's interesting. I'm scared of check here, rook f8, threatening mate in 2. I have e7, knight h2, king g1. That's maybe not a mate in 2 threat. Yeah, rook f8, e7 I think is okay. I have to take a draw here. There's some scariness. So rook f8, king d1. Rook ff2, still scary. I have rook c1 there. So this. And black doesn't find the mate, then I might win on time. e7 now, take. Don't think it's mating. Dear. Yeah, well played. Okay. Very dirty, very dirty. Have to take a long shower after that game. I'm 9 out of 10 for the stream. It's the nature of 3-0. Rosen's rating recovery. Also, yeah, this is my first time trying out a new London idea that I had this line earlier in the stream. I think it was my second or third game. And that game I played bishop e2. And actually during that game, it like crossed my mind that I recently checked this line. Usually when I play bishop d3, the idea is to play queen e1, going for this stuff. But the line that we got into, like rook a b8 and rook fc8, I think are the two most common moves. And yeah, it seems very unnatural to allow knight b4. But I'm pretty sure knight b4 is not a good move because of bishop h7. Oh, it's one of the best moves. It's actually the top line. Okay. Maybe we need a higher depth engine. I was studying this in ChessBase, and I remember the engine giving somewhere around plus equals. Yeah, queen b3, but okay, I misplayed it here. I should not trade queens, which actually makes a lot of sense. Just, yeah, be up a pawn. I mean, my opponent, I think, played well to just outplay me. f6 was a good find. I was slightly oblivious to knight g5. Around here, white's okay. Had to play knight d2. Okay, here I misplayed it. Yeah, I thought like just e2, e1 is simplest, and then take the pawn. And rook takes, or what happened? Yeah, rook takes b3 also works here. I was actually happy with my resistance here, because if I take the rook, it's more winnable for black, but after this, it's a bit trickier to actually promote the pawn. Oh, my wife is in chat. Can't sleep, decided to tune into the stream. I'll try and be soothing. I know a lot of people like to use this stream as some sleeping medicine. Sweet dreams. Okay, let's play a London. Try and be calm here. I am from Australia. Okay. We have this line. Oh no, my bishop. Yeah, very few people actually take the bishop. Taking the bishop is better for white. I take on c6 first. I usually take on g3 first, but looks interesting. I'm still trying to apply pressure. Take. Actually seems close to working. Take. Bishop g7, castle. I don't think it works. Not exactly what I wanted. e5 is probably coming. Do I have g5? Bishop e2. Yeah, I think I'm misplaying this. e3. It's still a fight. So black has a center. More bishops. This take knight f3. If takes, I take on f6 first. Okay. This is something. Check. Some kind of c5. In positioning, this makes sense to open my bishop. This move now. To do this. Some knight d6 idea. It's looking better. Defending the pawn. Oh, it's kind of tense. Gonna lose a pawn probably. I'm trying to hold things together, but what to do? That's a good move. So we trade. Although if black wants to win the pawn, it has to take the knight, which leaves g6 vulnerable. b4. Do this. That was a mistake. Allowing this. I have this move. Bishop b4 might happen. Queen a1. Oh dear, queen h4. I do control e1 though. Oh dear. I messed up. Ah. Oh, position looked good until it didn't look good. Yeah, I got kind of stuck. Wow, so black's already better after that. So f3 is a mistake. I want to check the opening. Knight d4 is fine. Okay, yeah, this is usually what I play, but I mixed it up a little bit. Yeah, I've had this position a few times. Okay, that's my second loss of the stream. Still doing decently. Here we go again. What to play? Let's play... If I play a Stafford Gambit. Just want to have some fun. I insist. Okay, Stafford Gambit time. Wow, so my opponent walks into like one of the most common traps. Thank you, Momoto. Appreciate the super chat. Yeah, I've had this line. I've had this exact line good handful of times before. So I'm going to win the rook. If takes, I check, unpin the bishop, and then take the rook. Wow, fancy move. Novelty. So this bishop's attacked. I could... taking on b2 doesn't work. Probably queen h5 here. Seems to make the most sense. Is maintaining the material advantage. Weird position to leave my bishop attacked, but rook is also attacked. I move back, defending this. By bishop e2. Take, lose g7. Take. There is a funny line. Let's play bishop e2. Yeah, so this is a funny line. I take the rook. I lose both rooks, but then queen d1 mate. Oh, there's g4. Oof. g4. b4 queen there. I think it's fine. Because I have queen h4. Oh no, both my rooks. Someone call an ambulance. Hopefully not for me. Bishop's hanging, both rooks are hanging. I am threatening mate in one though. It's castle. I think it makes sense to open files. I'm up a rook for a pawn. I want to take on c3. Let's be simple. Offer the queen trade. Maybe this isn't the best technique, but it should be good enough. Yeah, white has a little bit of something. Hmm. Yeah, it's not over. Bishop wants to re-enter the game. Okay, avoiding back rank ideas. Tricky, tricky. And play this. Takes, it's a mate again. I'll win the bishop. Okay. Got the pawn checkmate. GG. That took some work. Converting winning positions has not been super on point today for me, but got the job done. Thank you, Vinny Chase. Happy 72 months. So 10 out of 12. Wow. Should I keep it going? 2872. Let's keep it going. Oh, can I get this London line again? My new prep, which I revealed in a previous game. Okay, here it probably doesn't make as much sense. Rook c8. Like queen b1. I want to set up with b4, knight c5. I'm playing bishop f1 to take the sting out of e5, which black still plays. Some IQP position. And d4 might be coming. This might actually lose a pawn. Not sure. Rook e5, queen g4. There's takes. There's queen takes. No queen here. Some pressure. A6 looks like it's going to fall. H3 as well. And G3. That's looking good. I mean, up a pawn, up on time. Okay, the climb continues. 11 out of 13. Let's go again. Anything to check in the opening? I guess I should check rook c8. Again, the main move I was prepared for is rook a b8. Wow. Did anyone else see that? For a brief moment, the engine said like +3 in white's favor. Must have been super low depth. Like it probably, the first line I calculated was like h3 pawn takes bishop. White wins a piece. Okay, this is a more reasonable evaluation. The queen b3. Not sure if this is actually a threat. Okay, queen b1 is playable. Okay, let's keep going. As long as I'm in decent form, I'll keep playing. Okay, no Stafford Gambit. I have this one. Very positional. I don't think I mind this. I do allow f6. I have the happy knight. I have a better bishop too. Okay, probably f6 here. h4 might be coming. So we trade. Takes an a5. Yeah, h4 might actually be a threat. I think I go for this. Not exactly what I want. Trade bishops. Burned a lot of time there. G4 take, knight take, queen h4, knight e5. Knight e5, king h7. It's so risky. I'm banking on the G file working out for me. I don't think it works though. There's rook e3. But I've already committed. It's not pretty. And there's still knight g6, yeah. Yeah, knight g6 is basically game over. I guess I'll try and fight. I'm not sure how. I'm trying to make it slightly confusing for white. Oh, there's queen d5. That's just force mate. Can white find it? Yeah. Wow. That was weird user experience to like click resign and then the resign button's elsewhere. Okay, well, GG. Yeah. Opening seems solid for both of us. E5 might be a big mistake. It's my third loss this stream. This line was a little bit too shaky. Okay, moving on. Do a few more. Pawn d4. Facing the London. Let's do this. There's some g5. I think it's here. Maybe it's this first, and then I just do it. Let's do it. So it takes 94, and rook has some issues. This is an opening I looked at some point, and then probably just forgot most of. So, okay, bishop g7. White's gonna sack the rook. Interesting. I have knight f6. Yeah, white does have pawns for the exchange. The position's opening up. Both kings might stay in the center. Yeah, I don't think I'll be castling this game. Wow. So if I take... Oh, f7 hangs. I don't have too many options. Rook g7. There's king f8. Oh no, king f8's the worst move. Rook. Yeah, that's probably not good for me. What to do? Maybe I castle queenside. I did say I probably won't castle this game, but this might make the most sense. Especially if white castles kingside. Have some files. Bishop b2. Knight g5 east. Oh dear. Knight fg5. That kind of hurts me. I just have to roll with the punches. Allow this, and then run with the king. No castling this game. Most likely. Most likely. I have this move? It's a miracle? Look at the geometry. Bishop in this corner defends the rook in this corner to checkmate the king in this corner. Corner to corner. Like, all these pieces actually converge incredibly well. Yeah, the faraway bishop, my opponent maybe was oblivious to rook h8. Oh, it's still tricky though. It's a decent move. So if I take, there's 96. But then I win more material. Oh, interesting. King c8. Okay. Wow. What a crazy game. Crazy, crazy game. Oh, thank you, Tamara. Appreciate the raid. Hope you had a good stream. Yeah, if you're just joining, I've played 15 games this stream. Currently 12 out of 15. I've gained probably close to 50 rating points. Yeah, that was a complete mess. Also, I'm not sure if I was remembering correctly. Is G5 actually a move? G5 is, okay, it is a top move, so I was remembering. Is it also playable here? It's also playable here. Take and just bishop G7. The line I usually play is a simpler, like E6. There's a line, take, take, bishop E7, B6, some theory. Was there a fork after I pinned the queen? Let's check. Oh yeah, so here, I was actually expecting this. But I think it was a good practical decision for my opponent not to take the queen. Because this would simplify where black is up a rook. I guess white has pawns for it. White has 5 pawns for a rook here. So maybe it was playable. The engine maybe will prefer this. Let's see. It's close. Yeah, 96 or 97. Oh, so here it was better for white to take, take, and then this. Why? Okay, some concrete lines. There's a question, do you have a bishop fork? Oh, like, well, this isn't legal. Doesn't look like it. Bishop a4, only winning move. Bishop c1, white's better. Oh, queen e5 was best. It's such a tricky position. And it's got so crazy, my king just walked up to b5. Yeah, white's completely winning. I didn't even realize my rook was hanging. But then I won white's rook. Crazy game. In general, if you have the ability to get 5 pawns for rook, do you take that exchange? It's hard to generalize something that's like so rare. It really, I'd say it really depends on the position. Like if it's 5 pawns, but they're like very strong pass pawns, then yeah, you take the 5 pawns. But if the pawns aren't dangerous, sometimes it depends on king safety too. Like in situations like that, king safety can be a bigger factor than the material imbalance. But yeah, it's hard to, I'd say it's very hard to generalize that specific situation. There's another material imbalance, 3 minor pieces for a queen. And in general, 3 minor pieces are preferable over a queen. That can also depend on the situation, on the harmony of the pieces. Okay, let's do at least one more. Getting a little bit tired. Dinner time's approaching. Mhm. Yeah, bishop is a bit awkward here. E4 is a very thematic break. Knight c6 is attractive. Queen b7. Then e4. And just go for hard to say. Yeah, this. I might be misplaying this. Could take on d5. Okay, so b4 then c5 is in my control. Some tension remains in the center. If black commits to castling, then there's attacking potential. e5, knight g8. Let's do it. a5 is coming. Envisioning this, I'm not sure if it's great though. King b1. Oh, do. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Oh, I'm so sad. Yeah. Really messed up there. And there's no, I don't think there's any stalemate trap. That's unfortunate. What to do? Yeah, if I take, let's check the evaluation. I'm still worse, but at least I'm not like down so much material. Oh, it's very sad. Okay, let's do one more game. Trying to have a happy finish. And Grandmaster. Here we go. I was ready to play Stafford, but we'll have something else. Let's play this one. Interesting. Okay. Not super pleasant. How long has G4 been hanging? Is it poisonous? Queen E2. It's actually looking good. There's bishop E3. B7's hanging. C6. How to do this? Living life dangerously. Oh, too slow, too slow. GG. I have to go. Slightly unfortunate finish, but had some fun games. I hope people enjoyed the chess. And I might be back later for the last 3-0 Thursday of today, but I'm not sure. Also, thank you to the newest subs on Twitch. Straw Hat, Syncopede, welcome back. Happy 43 months. And yeah, thanks everyone for watching. I'm signing off, but